Hey, Tburrier from Tburrier.com. Recently, in the last couple of years, UNC, University of North Carolina, released a study that said that 88% of Americans are metabolically unhealthy. And to give you context of that, that was based on optimal levels of five factors: blood glucose, triglycerides, HDL, blood pressure, and then waist circumference. So it's not hard to figure out that you could have that high percentage. So essentially, 12% of the population is metabolically healthy, which is a little scary, right? Because any of those kinds of issues, right, tend to lead to greater health issues. And in fact, a high percentage of our population does struggle with significant health issues, which creates compromise. And if your health is compromised, then you are at risk constantly, right? And so there are a couple things that you can do right now to begin correcting that, because there's nothing more important than your health. It's just simply nothing more important than your health. So I'm going to give you two very simple things that you can do right now that you have to be purposeful about it, that can make a significant difference in turning around your health. And you can begin to turn your health around inside of a month, right? I'm not talking about overnight fixes, but I'm talking about making a significant strides. And you can correct a lot of things over an extended period of time just doing the right things. And again, maybe you've heard me say this before, but I operate based on the 90-10 rule, and that is do the right stuff 90% of the time, and 10% of the time, do whatever, as long as it doesn't kill you. So the first thing is, which makes perfect sense, reduce body fat. And part of the reason you want to do that is, obviously, the more your body fat is out of whack, the less your metabolism functions properly. And in general, right, the less healthy you are, right? The more stress it places on your body. But also, that your body fat is where you store toxins. And so, we all build up toxins in our system. And so you want to reduce body fat. And, the best way to do that, I believe, is intermittent fasting, but also using a ketogenic diet is an excellent idea too, or some mixture of those. But get on something where you can consistently control what you eat. So part of that is making sure you're not eating processed foods, and eat quality vegetables and free range and types of proteins and seafood, etc. But you've got to get some of the body fat down. Obviously, exercise is huge, right? That's an important thing. But you can't out-exercise a bad diet. There are a lot of people that exercise every day and they're still not healthy, right? Matter of fact, some people die from the exercise because they're not healthy. You've got to reduce the body fat. So I encourage you to either, I'm a fan of intermittent fasting. That's what I do. That way I don't have to be so dedicated to a diet, because doing a ketogenic diet, you've got to really be specific in the things that you do. I don't like to have to be that specific. I like to eat a nice balance of quality foods that include lots of vegetables and lots of healthy fats and proteins. As plant-based and seafood is my go-tos. And then I also use a supplement that helps to give my body access to burn ketones and eliminates hunger, which makes it a lot easier to intermittent fast. So do whatever you need to do, but you've got to reduce your body fat. That's number one. The second thing you need to do is increase your nutrient intake, especially in today's world where, we are at an extreme risk, right? Extreme risk, or more, let's just say a more elevated risk of impacts to our immunity. So obviously you want to, across the board, forget the RDVs, the recommended daily value. I call that the RDVs, the ridiculous daily values, because if you only get that, you're just probably not going to be healthy. But most people aren't even getting that. You need to get significantly more for most things. Nobody ever dies of vitamin overdose. You never hear that because it's not a thing. Take it from me. I've taken mass amounts of vitamins for a long time, for 30 years. I'm talking high amounts of vitamins, and at 59, I'm not on any medications, and I can go hard all day long and do a lot of stuff younger people can't do, just because I'm in better health in general. I'm in better health now than I was at 29 at the age of 59. So this stuff works, and it's not rocket science. It's not complicated. So increase your nutrient intake. Make sure you're getting besides eating good foods, you're taking a quality multi And then over and above that, you need to be supplementing vitamin D unless you're in a situation where you are getting it every day, right? Where you're getting it from the sun, which you have to live in certain places to do that year round, but you certainly can do it in the summer, most places. And also increase your intake of specific immune boosting nutrients. And again, I can give you recommendations on that because I'm very particular in what I use, and I've used certain products for years and years and years and years. And so I can refer you to the ones that I use. If you want to shoot me an email, I'm happy to share. But whatever you do, right, whatever you use, think about it simply. Reduce your body fat, increase your nutrient intake, and you can change. You can change being in that 88%, so that we want to change those ratios, right? We want to change those ratios to flipping it, where 88% are optimally healthy. If that was the case, society would look a whole lot different. So anyway, I hope that this gave you a little nugget to think about. And if you want to talk to me, shoot me an email. I'm happy to share with you any insights on what I personally use, in addition to my secret product that I use that helps to wipe out hunger while making you feel good. So anyway, hope you have a great day.